Welcome to a brief history of Miyashita Yuu, singer, visual artist, and composer. You may have seen his works on the internet and you might be wondering what his whole deal is. I'd like to share what I know of like 70% of his deal, and I will recommend some of my favourites of his works along the way. For some shallow background, Vocaloid isn't a genre, not really, not when it has stuff like this. And stuff like this. And stuff like this. Vocaloid, because it's a singing software, enables composers to write songs that humans can't really sing, like this. And this. Miyashita Yuu is an utaite, someone who covers Vocaloid songs. After going to karaoke with some high school friends who were in the voice acting and entertainment industries, Miyashita Yuu was, quote, surprisingly able to sing and thought, quote, maybe I'm better at this than these people. Around that time, he saw videos on Nico Nico and wondered if he could do any better. He had a, quote, totally baseless self-confidence. He bought a mic and began uploading covers to Nico Nico in 2008. That's a year before Minecraft came out. During the time between 2008 and 2013, he posted 122 covers, doing plenty of the things that form his unique style today, altering melodies and harmonies, adding strong mixing effects, and covering both popular and niche as hell Vocaloid songs. He also released 3 mini albums that aren't available anymore since they weren't very official, and also whatever this is. I'm not going to count that. I've grouped these years together because the quality of his content in this period was pretty consistently just okay. It's understandable given he had no prior experience. In 2014, he released 11 covers and 1 mini unofficial album. This is the start of what I would consider listenable music. My favourites are Sect, and Red Purge. In 2014, I think there were 16 releases. In 2015, he released 19 covers, another mini album, and started his YouTube channel in December. My favourites from this year are Packet Hero, Ira, and I found Aimai while researching for this because it's only on Nico Nico and I just think it's neat. I think there were 24 releases in this year. In 2016, Trump got elected. Oh dear. Anyway, we got 17 covers, an album of original music, and his first mainline official album. That's the 10-year anniversary we're coming up on at the moment. I'll take a side moment to highlight our top 10 views on the left here. This is based on the YouTube views which I scanned a couple weeks ago, so it might not be fully accurate, but it's close enough. There's a lot of good stuff this year. I'll highlight these. Aishite Aishite Aishite, which is our first entry on the aforementioned view podium. Ghost Rule. And Sandstorm. This is a commissioned album song, which I'm pointing out mainly because Ma graciously helped me nail down an English translation for this song, and Ma is very kind and a friend to many. In 2017, my favourite cover was Unknown Mother Goose. This cover easily deserves a top 10 spot, and I don't know why it doesn't have one. Another good niche pick from this year is Anonymous. 2018, he must have made some sort of New Year's resolution because the first 7 covers this year released on both Nico Nico and YouTube at the exact same time. This quickly fell apart, and even now covers appear on these platforms within a few days of each other at most. This year saw Doctrine Doctrine's first album, Darlington, a collaboration with Vocaloid producer seeeeecun. I think Nugireru is really great. We also got his second mainline album, Ao ni Aruku, of which I like the sort of titular Ao e Mukau the most. Of the covers this year, 2 made it onto the podium, Shama and A Mistaken Belief of Love. I'll hold you for a little longer in 2018 to show you Le Ming Ming. There was so much good stuff released this year that I just have to move on. In 2019, whoa my gosh, this was the year. Oswald is very good, and it also did very well. This is when I found out about Miyashita Yuu, kickstarting my descent into Vocaloid. Nowadays I'm almost conversationally fluent in Japanese, and I try my best to interpret the rare Miyashita Yuu live streams. I've made friends and life experiences all because of this thing. It also, from loose observation, caused an influx of overseas English-speaking fans into what was previously a niche within a niche community. You can kind of see this in the top 10. It's a lot of Niru Kajitsu songs, same composer, and a lot from around this time as well. Us overseas fans are pretty underrepresented in concert attendance and probably merch sales, but you can tell from the YouTube comments that a good chunk of us are still hanging around in the big 26. It wasn't the only podium this year, though. There were 4 others. Kilmer, Traffic Jam, Callboy, and Bitter Choco Decoration. I also really like Ifna, a Miyashita Yuu original song. In 2020, there was another podium, Religion of Loneliness. My personal pick this year is Villain. In 2021, there were 2 mainline album releases, Sabitsukumare and Mitsuketa Tobira wa. Of the former, I really like Reincarnation. And of the latter, I really like Last Live. But honestly, Mitsuketa Tobira wa is my favorite album because so many of the tracks are just so much fun. In 2022, we got like 6 covers. Mystery Novel is really good though. In 2023, his 5th mainline album, Haku no Moto, released. Of these tracks, Kuroze is a standout for also making it onto the podium with its YouTube release. For non-album covers this year, they were all really great. My personal favorite is Heat Abnormal, I guess, but it's really hard to choose. In 2024, we only got 4 covers, but I actually really like them, enough to show 3 of them to you. Quixote is fantastic. Sense Naki Kokoro is super sweet and a really easy listen. And Catch 22 is maybe the most overwhelmingly quirky listening experience you can get on this channel. Actually, maybe that's not true, but it's close. In 2025, basically the same thing happened, but I'll try to save time. I liked Erase Everything, which I spent way too long making custom subtitles for that didn't get added because you have to send them via email nowadays, and it's a whole big thing. Also, they must have changed something on the back end since I made them because they look different now, like worse. I also like It Was All a Dream. It's 2026 right now, and I've had to rewrite this section way too much because he keeps releasing things when I'm writing this video. Featuring his first duet collaboration literally ever, I Hate You. Finally, Miyashita Yuu breaks his streak of singing alone and pairs up with Mythroid's lead singer Kiho, to the complete shock of absolutely everyone, including Kiho. He developed quite a reputation of singing duets by himself by this point. They streamed a discussion after the release, and
すごい今日翻訳してくれる人がいるの、英語に。素晴らしい。
I will cherish this forever, even though I did a really bad job. Kiho, I hope the Tim Tams I bought in Hamamatsu made it to you. We also got an interesting collaboration with seeeeecun, Tag, where Miyashita Yuu provided like 30% of the vocals and apparently acted as a consultant or a mentor type alongside doing the vocal mixing. It's a pretty cool listen and another rare duet. The stream afterwards was a great time. They might want to remove the VOD, so go check it out for yourself. I'll link it in the description. Literally just a few days ago we got Bluffman, and Recency Bias be damned, I love this one. There's a best hits style CD release tomorrow, which is why this video is coming out now. If it's now for you at the moment, this will bring a lot of covers that were previously YouTube or Nico Nico only to music streaming platforms. There's also 3 new covers. I'm super excited for these. We've got a pretty famous song in Lag Train, which we did get a small teaser for. A classic nostalgic pick in Buriki no Dance. And a pretty bizarre pick in Hitomania, which should suit Miyashita Yuu very well. Drop it. It's as good a time as any to get on the Miyashita Yuu bandwagon. If you're interested, it looks like this. Thanks for listening, and I hope you had fun or learned something. Congratulations to Miyashita Yuu for 10 years since his first major album and some 18-something years of his total career.